What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to GmiasWorld, and right now we're going to be talking about the best and the most efficient way to get ready for Zero Chill. I'm on this screen right now because I started getting messages about, yo, G, is everybody eligible that was a legend because some of them were so low and some of them were so high? Yes, it's the same thing as the AKA. Every one of them will be available as a BND, and the reason that this is clutch is because there is a chance, right, that you're going to be able to utilize a version of a card that you already have that you can sell to start to get your coins up for Zero Chill. You see what I'm saying? Like, if you're one of those players that actually bought packs at the opening for Ty Law or for Kurt Warner, and you choose him at that time, or whoever the other legends are over the next couple weeks, and you get the highest value and you take that B&D from what you're going to get from this and then sell that card, you're already up at least $500,000. Because the card is not going to be worth less than that. It'll be a full max legend at that time. So this is like the #1 way. It's efficient, the best and the most useful is to make sure that you understand if you've been upgrading your team at a high clip. Remember, we're not looking at these 89s when they started. We're looking down here at 94s. And we don't know what they're going to end with leading into Zero Chill. So that card, if you have any of them, I'm expecting you guys to at least get 500,000 MUT coins when you sell it back. So that's already the first, type of prep for it. The next thing that I'm going to want to talk to you guys about is obviously what's in your binder. And this is a very important part about learning Madden Ultimate Team. Although a lot of things have changed, many things have remained the same. And in all honesty, it's very, very easy to make a ton of coins in this game if you just apply yourself the right way. So what do I mean by that? A lot of us were very excited about cards like this, right? The Benjamin, because he's 6'3", right? But then you look at it and he's a 92 speed. So now this is what I ask you, right? Is it worth it for you guys to use him in this situation when there are other cards that are faster and they're going to make those plays? So look, I'm going to give you guys examples of what you should and should not do, and then you make the ultimate decision. If you have a Legends theme team and you have Steve Atwater, I would play Steve Atwater at corner with 95 speed and deep out. And I'm going to explain to you why in a second, but I'm just giving you guys insight because this guy is 8,250 training. And guess what's going to be happening? You guessed it, training variety pack, the new snow currency, all that stuff's going to be available, and you're going to be able to use training in some aspect to get some of the newer cards. So if you've been grinding the game and you've been like efficiently every single 2 weeks getting these competitive players, you will notice that the training values, as their overall rises, it also goes up. So you're going to be looking through your binder to get rid of cards like that because it's essential to growing and being ready for the Zero Chill promo. Now, what else is going on? Everything else that you have in your binder right now, if it's just like cards like this, right? Now look, I pulled this earlier out of a Get a Goal pack. I'm not saying, yo guys, go buy Get a Goals. I'm just letting you know that the reduxes, if you want to, gamble with some coins, you may get lucky. All right. Now this is 111,000. Now CROMWELL still plays for me because he's a really, really good card. I'm just trying to let you guys understand. You can also, with what, when you're preparing for Zero Chill, you can utilize some of your MUT coins in the store and get a gold player packs and just see if you get lucky by just having a certain amount that you allot daily, because every now and again, especially on the weekends, you can pull the limited legends out of those Get a Goals. All right. And it's pretty much, like I said, is it worth it right now to do it, like leading up to it? I would say if you have a certain amount of coins that you have spaced out for it, yes. But if you're just looking to like get your team up to another level and you're just trying to, save your coins, right now would not be the best option. But this just happened earlier today, so I'm just giving you guys insight. And I always pull Get a Goals randomly throughout the week and try to get lucky. And I've gotten lucky with about 2 pulls. Haven't pulled a limited out of it yet, but they're in there somewhere. All right, so this is another option. Like I'm saying, you can start to accumulate training by transforming your coins into training by gambling with different sets inside the store. Because like I said, it's not guaranteed, like if you spend like 100K training, that you're going to get anything good, but you'll get pieces that go into sets that you can otherwise make into something that works out for your squad. All right, so it's very, very interesting the way that the game is right now. And like I said, like guys like Refrigerator Perry, what are the odds that you'll need some of these BNDs that when you completed the set, you would use it again? What are the odds of it? Because realistically, the power-ups are only available for specific promos. So this guy is probably, his next card is going to be a whole nother card. So training is just sitting there in your binder, waiting to be converted. And a lot of you guys are like, yo, G, should I do this? Should you do that? You should do what's in the best interest of your squad. Like this guy, right? We know he's 4'1", and he's out there just getting dominated on a regular basis. But I left him powered up because I was like, yo, I don't know if I might need him again. You know what I'm saying? Like you go through the game and you're like, it's a chance that we might need him. But the more you look at it and the more that we see other corners coming out, it becomes very, very obvious. More than likely, this guy will never see the field again because he's just too small, and Carmichael is jumping all over him and doing all kind of weird stuff, and it just doesn't work out. So when you do all of that and then you see the value of his B&D, although it's low, it's still training. It's still something that you can do. Javon Curse, you know, you have the Air McNair, all these cards, the Zeke. You can easily, you know, start to take away some of the stuff that's inside of the cards, because all these most feared cards, you know, you were able to like have Monster Mash and all kind of weird stuff, but the card itself is garbage. So he's not, like, we're not doing that. Like, we're not utilizing this stuff and any of the upgrades. So you can definitely go through it and start to get your training back and evaluate it and start to get rid of these players, because we don't have any use for them. You know, like Zeke is not playing on my team ever. So it doesn't make any sense. And then as they move this further down the line, so I'll go back up, there are a lot of other cards that, like, you see, like cards like this, I don't believe they give you the option to get rid of them. So they're just naturally in your binder. What EA Sports eventually does, though, whenever they figure it out, like, oh my God, we gave them cards that they can't quick sell, all of them will have a quick sell value at some point. So if you guys want to tweet it out, or you guys want me to tweet out to them like, yo, I'm trying to get rid of these trash cards, I will do that. But that's one of the options that you have. And even with cards like the 88s right here, it's still, you know, you have value, not a lot of value, but you can make coins or obviously take the training from it. So while we get ready for the Zero Chill, it's very important that, you know, guys like this, like I had this Atwater, but I got the new Atwater. And then if you're like me, we actually forget that we have the card. So we're not even looking at it like, oh God, we got stuff in our binder we could get rid of. And I know a lot of you guys probably like, yo, yeah, he's right. I got a ton of garbage trash just in there, sitting there. Michael Strahan, Lester Hayes, all of these cards, they have value in your binder. Get rid of them. Make sure you power them down first, so that way, you know, obviously you'll know, you know, when you see the B&D on it, if it wasn't a card that you got for free as a B&D, power them down and just make sure you'll be able to see, obviously, what is auctionable, what's not, and just start to accumulate training. Now, my goal is probably to have about 100,000 training for the launch of the Zero Chill. All right, if you guys are with me, let me know in the comments and I'll go through it with you. Like cards like this, these guys, I got these guys, you know, these guys were all B&Ds. Like I got them from sets and stuff like that as B&Ds, so we can always just take away his Legend Chem. He's still a B&D because, like I said, that's the way that it was, and get a quick 1700. So that's my goal from everything that's in my binder and figuring out how we're going to go from there. Let me know if you guys are with me, and let's make it, yo, let's rock. Let's get it done. 100K for Zero Chill. I'm going to see you guys and girls next time. One love, y'all.